I got another picture of you here at an airport, and you're studying your mobile phone. Was it when you'd received a text from the Prime Minister telling you to effing shut up, otherwise the next PM will be Miliband?
Now, that is an interesting question, because I have studied my mobile. As you suggest, I don't know what I do on my mobile phone, but I cannot find any trace of this text. And
this was when you
cannot find any trace of this.
You compiled a list detailing all old Etonians who'd ended up at number 10. Why did you do that?
I cannot find any trace of this.
Let's do chronologically. It's often the best way to deal with tricky situations. Why did you ever compile a list in the first place?
I didn't compile any such list, but I think...
So you've never compiled a list detailing all the old Etonians who've ended up in number 10?
I think the peculiar thing...
Good Lord, for the first time you actually got some colour in your face. What have I touched on here?
No, I've been on... I'm ashamed to say I have briefly taken a holiday. I'm back there.
Good.
I'm back.
You deserve a holiday. Let's come back to compiling a list of the old Etonians who've ended up at number... Why did you do that?
Look, there is a total mystery as far as I'm concerned about this text.
No. Let's just do the list. Why did you compile the list?
Which list? I haven't compiled any.
So you've never compiled a list of old Etonians who've ended up in number 10?
If you can provide a list that I've compiled of
He said it written. Is it for your Telegraph column?
Look, matey, I'm in the dark about this one. I think what you need to do is you need to
talk to the Prime Minister, or Dave, as you know.
You need to apply to number 10 and find out exactly what they...
The next PM will be Miliband if you don't effing shut up, said the Prime Minister in a text.
If there was such a text, it was not sent to me. Now, Clouseau.
Did it go to one of your aides?
Clouseau. I urge Clouseau or Poirot, or however you style. So I think you need to find out.
Have you ever heard of this text prior to the publication of this new book, Number 10, The Inside Story?
It was news to me. No, in fact.
So none of your aides ever got it? He didn't fire it off to the wrong person or anything like that?
Well...
Or your missus?
If there was such a text, it certainly wasn't sent to me or to any of my staff that I know of.
So it went to someone else, not poor old Dad.
No.
So who was the recipient?
Mate, I urge you. Listen, you're the journalist.
Help me a bit.
You're the
there
journalist.
Is a text.
Earn your crust.
Laughingly a journalist.
You're the journalist.
There was a text. We just don't know where it's gone.
Go and do your job. What you've got to do is can I just give you a tip? What you do is you ring up I think it's 930-4483 027 930-4483 and you put through to the Downing Street press office, old man. Try that. Go on. Do it now.
And say, Dave,
do some legwork. Show the listeners that you're actually worth your unbelievable salary and do some journalism. I don't know where that text came from. It's certainly a cyclist, and these are people sometimes who simply didn't see them, and they didn't see them because of the bad design of their cabs. And if we can do something to sort that out, Mark, I have to say, I think it's the right thing to do. And what we are